Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Dragoon. My name is Cody, and in the last exciting episode we solved this little puzzle allowing us to get over here to this secret area, which is already looking exciting. We see some sort of pink river, it's flowing uphill, there's glowy things. Legend of Dragoon loves glowy things, so you know something's up when something starts being glowy. So let's go back. Wait, this is a Virage. So for those of you new to the series, a Virage is a kind of giant monster which Winglies used on their side in the ancient war. They're meant to have been long dead, but generally speaking, whenever we find a long dead Virage, it awakens from its long sleep just to fight us. I think it might be the fact that we're Dragoons, it senses the Dragoons and it just wants to fight, because even 11,000 years can't get rid of the need to fight Dragoons. It's a destructive weapon battled throughout the Dragon campaign, though some still remain. Yeah, so we met one before, but this is yeah, this is some sort of subspecies apparently, i.e. it is stronger than the ones before, but that's okay. I've done a little bit of grinding off screen. Surprise, guess who's awake? Yeah, so it looks... I don't know what it looks like. Like, what is that? Like, what is... Like, this is a legitimate question. Like, they say it's a Virage, sure, but that looks nothing like any sort of Virage that I would be aware of, but that's okay. What we're gonna do... What we're gonna do is go all out. We've finally got a boss, we've finally got an opportunity to use all of our powers. And I have quite some powers to show you. I did a little bit of grinding off screen, and Dart has got a fancy new move. So has Mario. This Diamond Dust, but it's not particularly relevant to us right now. I'm going to be saving Meru's MP for healing, because Meru is a healer. So here's something useful to know. You may notice that just did an automated complete Dragoon edition without me having to do a little minigame. That's because she was the one that initiated the Dragoon special, which is what it's called when you make everyone into a Dragoon all at once. Lives remaining 10. So there's a bit of a countdown timer, I believe, so we want to get them down as fast as possible. How about we do it with the red-eyed dragon? This is a new move that I just unlocked, just off screen. I leveled my Dragoon level to 5, and it unlocked this. This will attack all enemies because this guy has a few different parts. Watch and learn. Oh, that is nice. That is like 1500 damage all up. It takes a lot of mana, but it is really cool and fancy looking, and I have a bunch of mana reviving stuff anyway. Albert's not a particularly magical person. I can do magical attacks, but instead this is the most useful thing he has, Rose Storm. I deliberately chose these three because I thought they would be the best for this fight. I think this is the strongest team we probably have for a fight like this.
Rose Storm.
Lavit's always said Blossom Storm, I'm pretty sure. It's just one of those little differences that I miss Lavit's. But yeah, basically we're going to take like half damage for about 3 turns, and that's 3 of Albert's turns, and he's a fairly slow member of the party, so that's always nice. Let's just do a bit more attacking. I forget which body part is the best to attack. I believe if we take out the head, that's what will kill it. But taking out the various body parts will make it unable to use several of its attacks. Oh, that did barely anything. But yeah, it's a bit of a race against time. So we've got the head, the arm, and the body. So we're gonna focus fire on the head, because if we can take out the head, I'm pretty sure that should kill it, regardless of whether the arm or the body still have health remaining. And then after that, well, let's see. So Meru is the first to switch back from Dragoon form, which is good and bad. It's bad because it means she's unprotected, but by unprotected, she has the Armor of Legend. I also gave her the Physical Ring, which increases her health by 50%. She's the biggest tank we have in the group right now, so she should be just fine. I'm going to be using her as support because in terms of physical attack damage, she's fairly useless. Like, she's the weakest physical member of the party, and that's not a surprise to anyone. But what she can do is she's fast, and she's currently a big tank, and we'll be able to use her for some items. There's a few repeatable items that. How do I put it? By repeatable items, I mean you can use it once per battle, and then it reappears in your item set. For example, there's one called Power Up, which makes them stronger for the next 3 turns. So I'm going to use that on Dart because he's been doing pretty well for himself. Yeah, you can see we are well prepared. This Virage is doing barely anything to us. The real question is, in the number of turns that we have left, will we be able to take it out? Because I think otherwise it just like dies or something like that, but we don't get everything that we would have for killing it. I think it's up because this is an optional boss in the first place. I don't actually remember everything about this. How did you miss with that? How'd you miss with that? Alright, let's not make fun of the Virage. I'm sure it's trying its best. This is we are actually a bit better prepared than I thought, actually, because I was under the original impression that we were a little bit weak for this area, but then I did a bit of grinding, and the grinding turned out to be quite easy. So that's about a 50% increase from last time. I think that's what the power-up does. There's also, well, Magic Seek Stone, Magic Signet Stone blocks the enemy move for 3 turns. That's always nice. We've got, well, let's see, what have we got? Oh, we've got some powerful attacks, but for now, let's use Speed Up. Let's use Speed Up on Albert. Albert's our strongest physical attacker, I would say, so giving him a few more turns, if I can get the combo right here. I keep messing it up, like a couple of steps away. Okay, so now what do we got next? Mary's the best magic attacker, so this would actually be the best. If you remember these, I have to spam the A button, or the X button. Sorry, oh no. Oh, sorry. This is a powerful version of it, so it's the one that does it automatically. They're very rare. You can't buy them in stores, I think, and they do a whole lot of damage. So I'm happy with that. Let's kill this. I keep thinking of it as a hamburger for some reason, but yeah, it's a fairly weak hamburger. It's nothing compared to nothing compared to the complete non-hamburger of an enemy that we're going to be facing at the end of this, which... Everyone hang in there, this is half dead. Which, as I mentioned before, gave me no end of trouble in the past, which I'll probably be fine now because ever since that first time I played through, I deliberately now, like, over-level up for that. Like, I get everything in order before I try and challenge that boss, because I got stuck there when I initially played. But I'm not 10 anymore, I'm sure we will be fine. Alright, let's get the full flower storm going here. No, I always mess up. I just have the timing wrong there. Alright, what have we got? What else have we got in our... I don't need to heal because he hasn't been doing any damage. But, alright, so what I'll do is... That's a new move she has, by the way. It's not very strong physically, but it recovers a bunch of XP. Sort of like Madness Hero on Dart's End. And she got 2 turns in a row. She is zooming along. She is quite fast. Okay, come on. Let's get this Flower Storm. No! Why? Why is my timing off right there? It is frustrating me to no end. Alright. Lives remaining 6. Alright, I got one more turn for Dart as Dragoon, then he'll be switching back. While we were off screen, I did a bit of... I mentioned before that I did a bit of grinding. But what I didn't mention is I maxed out the Madness Hero and I've switched to the move that does the most physical damage for Dart. There were 2 options. There was Crush Dance, which is fairly recent, and there's the old classic Volcano, which we've had since like an hour into the game. And I went for Volcano, even though it's not necessarily the best option, because it's very nostalgic. Alright, he's in the red. You better die quickly because I don't want this episode to go for too long. Why? You guys have had like 4 turns between you before, since Dart's last turn. But I mean, it's also been, he also hasn't had many turns left. Don't miss with that again. What was that? You missed again? I didn't mean to predict that. That was just like, I don't know how you keep missing. Oh, it's because she has the Armor of Legends. She has a 50% dodge. That's right. Here we go. Say it with me. Volcano! Yeah, that's always... Ever since I was like 10, I used to yell out Volcano and, like, you know, wield a stick and run around. It's one of the classic things about Legend of Dragoon to me, I think, Volcano. He's nearly dead, so let's take the chance to use some magic. Mara's a very strong magic user, so this is the best use of her talent. Yeah, that's right, hamburger. Alright, it's a shame that these enemies don't have exact health bars, but I know I'm close, so... No, why do I keep... I need to practice this Flower Storm, it just is bugging me. Oh. I guess since he's in the red now, he started... Oh, he's doing super powerful moves, but it was not enough. He fired his last laser beam and died, and we get 4,000 XP. Which is very nice. All of my characters there are just about on the verge of leveling up. I leveled up just before I came here, so they didn't all instantly level up. But this was like a major, like probably off screen. I'll level up once more, and then we're gonna go face the final boss. I will see you next time.